Okay, I'd like to thank everybody for joining me for the first YouTube and TikTok live, and my assistant Jen is here. I usually don't do much without her. She helps me with everything, so I always want to thank her for showing up and helping me. But we decided to go ahead and start doing this live. I've been doing the videos. We've been doing them together every day and putting them out. But I really want people to connect like this, and later on in a little bit, I want people to be able to write in questions if they want to ask things. But we're in a time and space in life right now where it's very, very important for people to understand who they are, what they have inside of them, and start to connect, because we're so much more than what we think we are. I know that, people have a lot of avenues and things they look at, but I want it to be simple. I don't want people to think that the divine is difficult to connect with. I started seeing visions when I was 9 years old. I've always sensed and felt things that for me was always beautiful, and it was always to help guide people on their daily life. And this is why I do this. I see clients every day to help connect them to heaven. And then the videos now is just to really try to open you up to so much more in your life, because once you connect, you're going to find a lot more peace. So this is why we decided to go ahead and do it this way, because the divine is always there 24 hours a day. We do not need an appointment. We do not have to do difficult things. People write in every single day and ask me how they can connect. And I always say the way you connect is to ask. That's all you have to do, is just ask. And we all receive messages, and people will ask me the same thing. How do you know it's a message? A message is when you get a thought or something that doesn't make sense for you. Somebody the other day just said to me, and I just love when people will message me about this. They'll say they found a tick on them. They don't know what made them look in that area, because it's not something they would normally ever look for. And they got up, went in the bathroom, and there was a tick there. See, these are all messages from the divine. It's sometimes we think the small things don't matter. Those to me are always the big things. They're going to help you on your daily life to look for something, right? To find a new job, or people just say something made me call them, or something, told me I should go, something told me I shouldn't go. And what we call a gut feeling is really a message from heaven, from your loved ones. They hear you all the time. You don't need people like me to talk to them. I know that might sound silly to say that, but they hear you, and I want you to understand that. And the more you start to connect, the easier it gets. It's like anything. The mind is a muscle. You have to work at it. You have to stay connected, and you can't get frustrated, and just say, I asked them once and it didn't happen. It's a connection, like a friendship, a relationship with anything. It's trust. They're always there for you. It's about us, wanting to listen to the messages that we get, because we're always receiving them. So this is what I really want to do, is help people in their daily life with this. This is why I wanted to come in and do it this way. I want to thank all the followers, because we're getting up there in the numbers, and it's really beautiful to see that's resonating with everyone. So if people have any questions or anything they want to ask, I receive messages as we go, but I just want to, if anybody has anything about the divine or anything they want to ask me, I really want to help connect people. I want to make this easy and simple for you on your daily life. So I can't see the messages. I don't know if there is, anything coming through yet, but I did have a Charlene reach out to me before we started, and she wanted to know if she was going to be staying in her house or staying where she's at. And what I'm seeing for you is actually you're going to be staying there. You're not going to be moving. You're going to stay, where you're at. I want you to understand that. I feel like you're going to be there for a couple more years, that this is where you're going to finish up. But I feel like where you're at right now is where you are supposed to be. And then the other lady that reached out, there's a lady named Nikki, wants to know about a new job. And what I want you to understand with that also is, I feel like this isn't the right thing for you at this moment. I believe that there's something else. So I just want you to hold on to that. These messages come, and they're very, very important to me, to try to help people, these little things on your daily life. So if you have any questions now and you want to just start writing in anything, you can go ahead and start. I can see things here I just can't see, and start asking, because I want to just connect people. I just want to come on for a little bit tonight to introduce myself and to let you see who the person really is behind the videos that you see every day, because there's always so much more than what you see. And all of you are so much more than what you think you are in your daily life. Don't ever forget, or don't ever give up hope on anything that you're doing. If you want something, you have to see it as if it's already happened. Every day I get up, no matter what I'm doing, I ask the divine for intervention and to help me on my daily life, even with these videos, to help to guide me to do things, to help me to help people. You got to see the vision, and you have to stick with it. So I can't see.
Brenda said, is there any messages for me?
Who's this?
Brenda.
Brenda, does this have to do with your son? I'm feeling a male energy for you. So I don't know if this makes sense. If you can let me know, this is what I'm feeling, because I want you to know, whoever this is, like, that you're not alone. I'm feeling like you're still very connected to this person. So I can't see. You can write back and you can let me know. Is there anything else?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is there any other ones?
No, everyone's thinking you.
And it's nice that you guys want to thank me. And I hope, and I know there's a lot of new people for me that are on the YouTube. I have a spiritual page where people message me every day on there. And I know that with TikTok and YouTube, this is new. You see my videos. So a lot of you are new for me. You're not clients that have come to me. So if you have something, you know what I mean, I want you to go ahead, you know what I mean, and reach out and ask me.
There's a Heather that is asking, will I secure a new job soon? And if so, are you able to see in what specialty?
Heather, I don't know if this involves moving with you, but I feel like it's almost like in a different area. And I do feel like it's almost like a two-part thing with you. I do feel like it's gonna give you a lot of job security, but I almost feel like this isn't where you're gonna be staying the whole time. It's like you get here and there's like another opportunity that's gonna come up for you. And I feel like as if what I'm seeing you doing is helping people. I feel like whatever it is that you do, it's about service and helping people. And I just feel like this is something you're just kind of beginning, and you have a very long way to go. And it's almost like not to get too caught up in this place, because I feel like there's going to be something else that's going to come along. So I hope you hold on to this. I also feel like a female, like almost like a grandmother energy coming in around you. So I don't know if this makes sense for you, but this is what I'm feeling, that you're very, very protected and very, very watched over. So I do love that people want to write in these things. And I also want you to understand that I call it my 3-second rule. So what I do is anytime I need to ask a question, which is pretty much every day and throughout the day, I always just put my hands up and just say, my divine spiritual team, I give you permission to intervene in my life. And I ask the question, and I'll ask them whatever it is that I need. And it's that feeling like in your upper stomach, right? And it's that first feeling you get in the first 3 seconds. That's your house. That's your true answer. After that, the head gets involved. It's like getting invited to a party. And you first initial feeling is, I don't want to go. And then the head's like, go ahead and go ahead and go. And you go for a little bit, and then you get there and you think, I should have listened. I should have stayed home. That always means the soul is always my first 3 seconds. When you ask a question, should I go? Should I stay? Should I do this? We already have the answers inside of us. That's what I want you to do, is take back your power. I really want you to start taking back your power, because it's inside all of you. I always say when we ask people their opinion, it's really to understand that we really knew the answer anyway. We knew it inside of us, because we'll ask someone and we'll just say, no, I'm going to go with what I'm thinking. And it's really because it's already inside of you. You were born with it. We're all connected to heaven 24 hours a day. Heaven never leaves us. So the more we start to tap back into this, it changes your life in ways that is so incredible. And this is what I want for all of you. This is why I do this every day. Believe me, it's not always about having the time to do it, right? I do this because I am driven to want to help all of you to go back and figure out who you are, because these answers are with you.
Erin is asking if there's any messages from her mom or dad.
I don't know if there's any kind of a birthday or a holiday that's coming up around someone, because all of a sudden I'm seeing a birthday cake, or it's almost just like happy birthday. And I just keep seeing, like, your mom just keeps saying, like, I'm still there. Like, either there's some event coming up, but I'm there for everything. Like, either you celebrated her with something about flowers, but there's some event coming up. I want you to know that. And she just keeps almost showing me some article, her clothing or a blanket or something. It's like I smell her. I feel like as if you just would smell someone when they walk by, but like something you have that still, you know, I mean, keeps you very, very connected to her. This is someone, and she keeps talking about a car. So I don't know if there's something about, you know, I mean, you feeling her in the car or you getting a new car, but she makes me connect with you in the car a lot.
Perfect. So Lori is asking, this is a special week about remembering my dad.
Mm-hmm.
How is he?
Anybody that is heaven, I have to tell you right now, is perfect. There's no such thing about not being perfect and being in heaven. It just doesn't happen. It doesn't exist. You can't even use that word in a negative way. And this is another thing when people come to me, I want to help them with, because they'll say that, are they okay? You can't be there and not be okay. Okay, this is someone I feel is, you know what I mean, they're always around. They're always like very protective. I feel like a very, very protective energy, and doesn't want you to be sad. They don't want you to be sad. I want you to know that. They don't want you to be sad. They want you to celebrate them. My father's in heaven also, and I miss him every single day of my life, but I have a different relationship now. I reach out to him every day. I fuse, right? We talk about life after life, but there's life before life. We came from somewhere. We never talk about that. And I just love, you know, that whole aspect of all of this, that you don't remember who you are. We are divine spiritual beings inhabiting these bodies. You are so much more than what you think you are. And I promise you, if this can help any of you in any way, this is what I want to do, you know what I mean, on my life's journey. This is what I want to do, is to help guide all of you to remember who you are.
Okay, and just to circle back really quick,
Okay.
Heather said, thank you so much. She had been second guessing one of the opportunities that she was so sure about initially. So
Thank you, Heather. Okay, see, I love the confirmation because this moves really quickly. And sometimes when I see clients, you know what I mean, I will have time to kind of get ready when I see them. I always like to tap in a little bit before they come. So when I'm getting things very quickly like this, I thank you for, you know, letting me know this, because it's almost like I felt like you were in between. It's like you want this, but you also know there's going to be something else. So I just feel like there's going to be so much that is coming for you. You're going to have so many blessings. I promise you, you're going to have an amazing life. And that's just what I keep hearing.
Okay, Tiffany's asking if you have any messages for her.
Is this surrounding anybody's health? Can she respond on that? I don't know if this is anything about responding, you know what I mean, about helping somebody or about someone's health. Because this is just what I'm receiving, is that there's something about this. So I don't know if she can, how soon, if you can hear me, Tiffany, if you can please answer that question, because I feel like it's concerning somebody or someone's
Yes,
health. Okay. I keep feeling like there's something with breathing, with their lungs. I keep hearing the infection or something about like a new medication or antibiotics. I do get things with health sometimes. I'm not a doctor. I have a very good friend that is a doctor. I will not play a doctor. But I do feel like there's something with an infection, and that there's something with treating it differently, breathing, like either something's starting to affect the lungs. Like they're going to do like a new course of treatments, but I feel like they're weak. This person's kind of weak. But don't give up hope. I just keep hearing to tell you not to give up hope.
Okay. Michelle's asking if there's any messages from Howard.
I just keep hearing from him that he's going to guide you through, like he's guiding you through, that you're really missing him, that you're either looking at old pictures of him, or that you got out old pictures, and something about still keeping a ring or holding on to a ring. You can let me know if this makes sense, but I'm hearing something. I keep wanting to go to my finger and keep holding on the ring, but like that I'm helping you. Like I'm helping you to move forward, that you have to have more faith, that you have to trust a little bit more, that the divine is helping you more than you realize. So you can also, if you get a chance, if you can please, you know what I mean, let me know if this makes sense for you. But I feel like things are going to get better. And I feel like even with the moving, like hold on to the moving, it's like you're going to move and then you're going to move again. And that's what I keep being told to tell you. Don't get so hunkered in. He keeps saying, like, don't get so closed off. And this is just what he's saying to me.
Okay. Charlene is asking what her brother and dad think about the contract.
I'm getting a thumbs up with this. I'm getting like to sign it. I'm getting a thumbs up. I feel like that they keep saying everything's going to work in your favor, Charlene, that it's going to work in your favor. And I just keep hearing you're going to stay where you're at for a while, but it's going to work in your favor, that things are, it's almost something about changing a name of something a little bit, like some sort of a name of something gets changed. I don't know if it's like putting like a exclamation point or something, you know what I mean? Like I'm changing the name of something. Like I'm putting something on the end of it just to kind of differentiate between theirs and yours. But I keep hearing this is like a thumbs up. Like I keep hearing for now. There might be other changes, but this is good for now, is what they keep telling me.
Okay, and to circle back to Erin, she said they did just have a big shower for her daughter, who's about to have a baby.
Okay.
So they had lots of flowers too.
Okay.
People could take home.
Okay.
And she does sleep with the same comforter that her mom used. So
Okay. So I don't know if you could hear that this was Erin.
Yeah.
Okay. So I let everybody know that Erin did message back, because I think it's important for people to hear this. So she circled back and did say there was a big blanket. That's what I was saying. And that there was a big shower and there was flowers there. There was a big celebration. So Erin, thanks for, writing back in. And I just like people to understand this. If I can get these kind of information, this quick, right? Just like this, without, going into a lot of detail and meditation. If I can do this, do you understand they're doing this for you too? This is what I want you to do. Start trusting yourselves. I want you to understand the power you have inside of you and who you are. We are all connected to heaven 24 hours a day. And I can't emphasize this enough. So believe me, this is something I do every day of my life. I didn't ask for this. I didn't take classes. I didn't study. I was 9 years old, started seeing visions of angels, and I knew that there was so much more and we were loved. So if I can start helping all of you to find this again, take a few minutes every single day. When I wake up in the morning, I connect every single morning and I ask the divine to help me. And this is why things happen. So I don't know what you're reading. I'm looking for. Okay. So I just want you to understand you're so much more than you think you are. And if I can get these answers, you're getting them too. We're just overlooking it. It's not that we're not getting them. We're just not paying attention because we're so busy in our day, right? We get so caught up in phones and everything else that we're doing. But I can guarantee you, all of your loved ones that are in heaven, they're more alive than we are. Trust me, they're more alive. They're with us all the time. They're always guiding and helping us. So I really appreciate you circling back, and it makes me so happy for you. You know, I mean, that she came through and gave you that information.
Brenda wants to know what they'll find with her surgery on Thursday.
Brenda, I feel like there's going to be a little bit of a procedure that they're going to have to do, but I feel like it's like, I'm again not a doctor, but it's almost like microscopic is what I keep hearing. Like it's going to be like non-invasive. I guess that's the word I want to use. And I'm being told to tell you there's a Donald somewhere. I don't know. I keep hearing the name Don or Donald, and I'm hearing the name John. Please let me know if any of this makes sense. I'm hearing Donald and John around you. That's very specific. So please let me know. But I keep being told to tell you that it's going to be okay. And it's really funny. I'm hearing something about socks. I don't know if this has to do with your feet, but something about nerves or feet. Like I don't know if there's something, do you understand, going on there? So please, you can, I know it sounds funny, but please just message back and let me know if this makes sense. But I'm being told to tell you, like, not to worry, that it's going to be okay. But I almost like foot and leg pain, like nerve damage or something with the nerves, but that it's going to be okay. Like, not to worry. It's not going to be anything serious.
Okay. Lisa's asking if you have any messages from her loved ones.
I keep seeing number 3. So I don't know if there's 3 coming in, but I'm seeing 3, like there's 3 people in heaven that are coming in around you. And something about pictures, either you moving pictures around, doing something in a frame. Like you want to, like you move things around a lot. I keep seeing you, they keep showing me like you move things around a lot. Like I keep seeing things being moved around. So if you want to, you know, I mean, also let me know about this. But I keep being told to tell you not to worry so much, like that you worry about a lot of things. So I don't know if this makes sense, but you worry a lot. You better stop that. I'm looking at you guys.
Brenda said that's her dad, and Don is her ex-father-in-law.
Oh my God. Okay. So Brenda just, you know, wrote back right away and said, John is her, what is it?
John is her dad.
John is her dad.
And Don is the ex-father-in-law.
Okay. And Don is the ex-father-in-law. So do you understand? And even to get names, it's not something, you know, I mean, they always do, but I heard there's names coming around you so strongly. So that to me, again, thank you for, you know, I'm circling back, Jen, thanks.
Yeah.
But it's just really, really important. And what this is about, if I don't get to everyone, because I can see the screen and there's so many people on here, this is about saying, if I can get this in this short amount of time, this quickly, they're doing this for you. They love you. When people come to me for sessions, right? I'm just a messenger. That's what I say to people. I don't like to put titles on me. I'm just a messenger. These come from, I use my faith. It's always about faith for me. These come from heaven, a place of love and light. And all they want to do is help you. So if they're giving me these messages, you better believe they're around you too and helping you every single day of your life.
Okay, so this is just a little confirmation from Heather. She said she did a reading with you a few months ago.
Oh, okay.
And you told her about how her aunt presents herself to her. And it has helped her so much. And it's so crazy how much she notices her presence even more since then.
Okay, so this was somebody also, you know, I mean, giving confirmation about how now that they, you know, they see them and they understand their presence and they feel them. This is what I want for all of you. I'm not getting anything out of this. You understand? This is just me wanting to help. I just feel like this is the time in life for me that I was guided and I was asked by my angels in the divine to do this, to start to help people. You know, I don't ask people for things. I do this, you know what I mean? Because it's bigger than me. This is about helping people in a way. I have a gift and I feel like I'm supposed to share it with people, you know, and this is all I've ever wanted to do in my life was to help people. And this was the right time. You know what I mean? This is a time in life and I want people to open up to what you have. I don't care if it's a job, a relationship. I don't care what it is. Ask every day for what you need. Ask every day, every day. You can do it in the car. It doesn't matter where you're at. And this is where I think people don't understand when it reaches the divine. I think they have to do all these strange things and it scares them, or they'll say, I don't have time for this. It's like going to the gym. You know, you don't have time. If you don't have time for something, you're not going to do it. When it comes to the divine, it doesn't matter. It's a thought. It's a prayer. It's just talking out loud to them. And it will change your life in ways you cannot even imagine. I can guarantee that. And I promise you that.
Okay, Steffi is asking if there's any messages for her sister-in-law from her father.
I just keep hearing be patient. So I don't know if there's something about you not being patient or something job related, but I keep hearing be patient. Things are coming to you as they're supposed to, when they're supposed to, that the timing is very, very important in something. I feel like there's career related things around her, but I just keep hearing like to be patient and tell her that like everything's going to be okay. Like, I don't know if there's anything with worrying about a health concern, but that everything's going to be okay. And again, I really love that people are writing in because I can't see the questions, but I can just see the screen and I see all of this. And I wish to God I could get to everyone. This is just why I wanted to introduce myself to all of you. So when you see these videos every single day, when they pop up, that you understand it's just bigger than that message, that my heart is so vested in this, that Jen and I take so much time to do this, and that it's bigger than us. And it's something we want to change the way you look at the other side, the divine, you know, life after life. I want you to look at it differently. I want you to look at it like life within, that we are all connected, that they're with us every day. I don't want you to look at it like it's this faraway place and look up at the sky. They're intertwined with our life every single day.
Erin does have another question. She
Okay.
says she has a brother that she hasn't seen for a very long time and was wondering how his health is.
I don't know why I keep feeling like there's some depression around him, Erin. This is Erin asking about her brother that she hasn't seen in a very long time and want to know how his health was. I feel like there could be some depression issues around him. It's just what I'm being shown. I feel like he's kind of closed off, that it's either something about you trying to reach out to him. I feel like there will be some sort of a connection that you're going to reach out, that you will reconnect. I keep hearing, please don't give up on this. You know, I'm one of those, I just never stop. I just keep going. If I feel like I'm being divinely guided, ask your soul what you're supposed to do, because I feel like they're telling you and showing you that even if somebody doesn't want to talk to you, I still send messages every day. Do you understand? You ever thought about someone that you haven't talked to in years? You keep thinking about them and all of a sudden you run into them or they call you. This is what we are. We're energy. We plug our phones in every night, but we don't plug our soul into the divine. And I want us to look at this differently. That's why I give a lot of scenarios on my videos. You know, every single day I try to give something that you can relate to and go, that makes sense for me. That makes sense for me, because the divine isn't trying to trick you. And I just feel like, Erin, you're supposed to just keep sending thoughts every day. Like, I'm thinking of you. I hope you're okay. I'm sending you love and light. I do this for people all the time and they're receiving it, whether you realize it or not. So you're supposed to keep trying to reach out to him. But I do feel like there's some depression struggles around him.
Stephanie said, thank you. She will pass along that message.
Okay, Steph, I hope that this helps, you know what I mean, who you're passing this on to. And I hope that this helps, you know what I mean? And I really just appreciate that people are, you know, taking part in this tonight, because Jen and I want to just keep going forward with this. This is something we want to do again with these. We want to, if we can just help people in any way. If you have questions, that's why when we do these things on my YouTube, you know what I mean, on my Life Beyond the Clouds, and I'm on TikTok, but when you write in questions, you know what I mean, I want to be able to help people and answer these. I know this is the first time, and people probably sometimes look at these videos and wonder, you know, who we are, why we're doing this. We're doing this because it's this time in life, and it's about empowering all of you in your life. You haven't lost who you are. You just sometimes forgotten, and that's really all it is.
Jillian is asking if there's any messages for her.
Jillian, okay, so I'm being told there's a Jillian asking if there's any messages for you. So I feel like for you, there's so many new things that you're going to do in your life. I don't know. It's very interesting. I don't know if you do something with videos or on TikTok yourself, because I feel like you're going to do really big things with this. I feel like you're just beginning to start on this journey. I feel like you're a very bright light. You have a lot of hope around you. And it's very interesting too, because I kept hearing something with a new car seat. So I don't know if there's something about you looking at a new car seat, get a new car seat. Can you please just message with this? But I want you to know what you're doing. And you're also very good behind the camera too. There's something about you. It's almost like a twofold thing. You're going to be in front and behind the camera. I just feel like you're just on this new journey. It's like a tug and a pull. You're trying to find out where and what makes sense for you. But that you're a very bright light. And I just want the people around you, you know, to help they understand too, how amazing that you are. Because I feel like you're supposed to hear that. I don't know why, but I feel like I need to tell you that you're a beautiful, amazing light, and that people around you are blessed to be around you. So I'm supposed to be telling you that. So I hope that makes sense for you.
Erin said thank you.
Okay, Erin, you're welcome. And I appreciate everybody that's writing in. Like I said, I can see questions here, and my assistant Jen's trying to get to as many of them as we can, but also to answering the questions. I wanted to be able to talk to people too. I want people to start getting back to who you are. And it's about asking. That's all it is. If you want something in life, you go to a restaurant, you ask. You don't sit there and just let them bring you what you want. But we forgot to ask for our soul. The most important thing we have is our soul, and we have forgotten to ask for that. So if these can help you in any single way, and I just appreciate everybody that joined in tonight. We're going to do this again. Please let us know your response. Please let us know, if there's things that you want to know, things that we can help you with, because this is why, we're doing this. This is about all of you. I'm connected to the divine, always have been, but so are you. And we want to open all of you up to this. And I thank each and every one of you that joined tonight. I think all of you are so much more than what you think you are. God bless each and every one of you. And I look forward to seeing you all again in the future. God bless.